I have no idea what to say. It's pretty amazing.
It's a good enough answer.
Yeah.
We're moving forward with LDLC and Virtus.pro, and Team LDLC are ready to see whether the pre-match hype we've given them can pay off, because of course we're giving them the hype over Virtus.pro, the EMS1 champions, the team who after EMS1 have gone on and looked very, very strong. Going into EMS1, remember they had to qualify for that tournament.
Yeah.
You know, they were not favored at all at that point, and suddenly, you know, with that win in their back pocket, in their biceps, Pasha and Bialy have just gone on, and I mean all of those players have gone on to just be hot stuff as we spy movement coming in now as we are on the pistol round with Virtus.pro on the T side. They lose themselves the first frag, but they've got themselves a bomb down. It's going to be Taz who's in on the action there, gets himself one. LDLC have got Apex right in the thick of things on that site, and he'll go looking for love. He finds Bialy. Can he get himself another? He is going to push so aggressively out there. Is Happy, last man standing, 1 on 3, and Snacks is going to get himself the frag onto Apex behind us. Happy still going strong, and still going strong. He's 1-on-1 against Neo, the bomb ticking louder and louder, and Happy doesn't have much of a chance, but he's going to complete the hat-trick nevertheless. Great play from Happy, and LDLC will lose the first round, and Virtus.pro pick themselves up the pistol round.
Yeah, Virtus.pro went through kind of a slow round. Try to get the info to find out where everyone was. Went for a very, very quick explosion round outside to get the plant. And that was exactly what they were looking for. To get that after plant situation, get the bomb ticking, and it eventually exploding with Happy, not having enough time to actually go for the defuse.
Yeah, for VP, they'll look to close this one out. But what's interesting with LDLC is pistol rounds don't really mean much to them, or eco rounds don't really mean much to them. They'll happily go on and do exactly what we've seen Uzi do here, as he gets himself a double kill on the outside. And Virtus.pro find themselves, despite being weaponed up, 2 men down.
Yeah, smart call by Uzi actually not picking up the guns, because he was in a really vulnerable position if he went for the guns. So he played it safe. He's going to play for info on alley now. Very slow based, and keep Virtus.pro guessing. They're going to need that pick to actually get an entry on the site, but seems like LDLC is not giving them the opportunity to.
45 seconds left to go. LDLC, 2 men to the good up.
I like LDLC's setup here, as they're kind of baiting him inside. As Maniac makes a move and gets dropped by Taz.
Taz opens up that bottom site for Team Virtus.pro, who with Neo's headshot onto Apex to add to the tally. Neo gets himself one more, and now from 2 frags up, they're 2 frags down. It's Kali or bust for LDLC, and he's got 23 points of health and no weapon either, as he will be dispatched, and it'll be 2-0 VP.
Yeah, really important frag from Taz. And
talk to us about the decision they made when they went 2 frags down. How do you suddenly not panic?
I don't know. It's very, very weird. You have to take your things slow, but at the same time, you don't want LDLC to get the information that quickly to where they're going, because the mass rotation could punish you a lot. But they took a very good decision, just peeking out high slowly, and eventually seeing that no one is actually taking info high. So let's gather up, go inside, and we got the after plant situation and got a couple of entries and made the rounds successful for them.
It's all kicking off today as Pasha pushes in, gets himself 1 and 2, but he's only got 1 teammate for company. Maniac has an AK for his troubles and is going to go get sandwiched. Great grenade coming in, bounced off the back wall.
Ace from Pasha.
Ha! Great work from Pasha. We didn't see the first 2, and only the last 3 frags coming in from Pasha. Great work from him. Eco round ace, and it'll be 3-0 VP. And now a double AWP defense coming out from Team LDLC.
This is interesting. Kylie's AWPing alley, and I guess Happy's AWPing inside. But this is interesting, and they want to stay defensive inside while still getting the kills, I guess. So they have quite a low amount of nades, though, LDLC, to stop the pushes. Nothing is really happening right now.
We'll see what Virtus.pro have in terms of... They're looking for some form of information at this point. Can they spy just a half a pixel to take off? They can, and that's what they wanted. Carly down, picking off the big man, and that should open up the A site, or at least give them the opportunity to make it feel like they're going to open up the A site. Because what you can see on the mini-map is they've still got a player over on B. Player just on the top of the stairwell as well. Not sure where he's going to go. They're going to move another man inside over towards there as well. So it looks like the push will be over towards B despite getting that frag on long A. So
I like what Virtus is doing. They're taking things slow, and they're making sure they're not going into a stack. I think they're peeking high, taking the info, and just cleanly going down low as a team.
There he goes. Frags coming in from Uzi as he fires into the smoke. Neo gets one back. Maniac is down and VP maintain their man advantage. But Happy looking to Pharrell Williams it up at the back of the bomb site as he pushes through. Apex gets himself one. Still Virtus.pro keep that man advantage before Apex dispatches of another. There's Happy. And it's all on Neo now. 1-on-1 against Apex. But Neo's 22 points of health. He just wants to hide. He wants to make that bomb tick. And does exactly that. Great play from Neo. He crouched down so he couldn't see him. And then he just creeped around the corner and got himself the headshot. And it'll be 4-0 VP. And that was a tight one.
That was a really important round as well. Virtus.pro seems really strong. Their decision making is really strong. They went inside where Team LDLC had a defensive setup. They were getting ready for a retake. With Apex pushed up pretty far up Pop Dog train. And the defense after the afterplant situation was really well from Virtus.pro. And great clutch from Neo as well.
And you see what we've had in these opening 4 rounds. Really tight pistol round, where they actually got all the kills but still lost. Really tight first buy round.
And even the ecos has been really tight, with Pasha getting an ace with only 2 surviving members from Virtus.pro team.
CS can be won and lost by the smallest of margins. And that's what we're seeing here once again. 2 entry frags for LDLC, and that's then answered up by 3 back from VP. Maniac's going to go pushing in and will jump past and catches Bjarly on the reload. Gets himself an AK as well for his reward. And it's 2-on-2 as shots rattling off in the background. It's Happy and Maniac versus Pasha and Taz. Pasha gets away the man with the AK. And they'll leave Happy up here on the top. And they'll be more than happy to leave him there. They know better the devil you know than the devil you don't. Yeah. Bomb planted, and as he tries to come down, he is brought down. 5-0 VP, but really, this could be a very different scoreline.
Yeah, could even force Virtus.pro into an eco almost if they just pick up 1 round. And after winning 5 rounds, having that little cash on T is it's very rare. So. And it seems like, wow, they have a triple sniper setup now. 2 ops and 1 auto sniper. And Maniac picks up some frag on low.
And of course, with 3 snipers, it's the M4 that gets the first kill.
Yeah.
This is going to be interesting. This is the second time today we've seen a 3 sniper defense.
Yeah. And Virtus.pro is kind of indecisive. They want to make that alley push, I guess. Getting that man back, the equal numbers, as they take things very, very slow.
You can see Uzi just waiting, Happy, sat back with the AWP. He will have Pasha and Bjarly moving in towards where Happy was, and sorry, where Uzi was.
And the bomb seems to be going inside as they're trying to fake alley, go for an inside split.
Uzi pushes out, gets himself the kill, and will relay that the push is A. But what's interesting is you can see that the bomb is still moving inside, and they'll go through. But the clock is about to run down as well, and there's 20 seconds left. Happy connects onto Neo, but frag goes in, and Uzi and Happy are now both down. And that pulls us back to a 2-on-3. But Carly will dispatch of the next man, and Snacks gets himself that AK onto LDLC's Apex. 5-1, LDLC on the board, but a bit of a crazy round there.
Yeah, nice read from LDLC. They stayed 2 inner, even though they got the push outside. No one rotated it, and they expected the fake, actually. Which is That's a good call from Happy.
So VP are in an interesting position. Look at the weapons. There's difference there. An AWP matched with a Galil, and then Snacks.
With a pistol. P250.
Apex is going to be the first man to find Snacks, and with that P250, you knew he was going to be the scout. You knew he was going to be the one looking for information. But what's got to be really worrying for Virtus.pro is the 5 rounds they won were 5 kind of crazy, very even rounds. But now that LDLC are fully weaponed up, their aim is so hot. They are trained on you the moment you show just a little bit of skin. They get all excited.
Virtus is taking it slow once again. They're making a push outside now. Push 2 out pop, 2 out main. Looking for the entry. As Apex gets 2 down the pop dog. And only 2 remaining.
And he's going to go for the hat trick. They can't stop him. They do in the end. It's Pasha who gets it, but the damage has already been done. Pasha's now 1 on 3 with 15 points of health. He's going to go look for someone peeking. He sees him, and Uzi in the end has just enough about him to finish off the job. It's 5-2. LDLC looking good, and not much money on Virtus.pro's. They'll be in a save this round.
Yeah, Virtus they're content to pick alley, but they're getting so blocked off, it's taking almost too much time for them to actually make something happen. As Apex pushed on him T-main and got the frag, so they were man up the whole round because they couldn't really do something alley.
And we know that Virtus have got a rush in them. They did it on 2 rounds, the first round, and then I think it was round 4 they rushed in towards A. So you see LDLC looking to control this eco round and make sure that nothing crazy happens, and they keep those 2 AWPs in the mix. As it's going to be, Apex will be more than happy to have that frag onto Taz, and that leaves just Pasha for anyone who might go sneaking.
Yeah, best possible scenario is him just killing one guy for his $300 of C-SED. They're probably just talking things through, how they want to approach the game from now, which is a smart choice.
Just not the range for the CZ, that one.
Yeah.
Just a little too far out.
And let's see what Virtus can do to kind of change the momentum of the game. So Team LDLC has had 3 very solid defenses.
And despite their expensive weapon collection, also have 3 players with a lot of money to go. Happy and Uzi on like 3-4k each. The others on 5-6-7.
Seems like they're deciding to do some kind of inner push. All 5 men towards pop dog / inner now, and they're taking things slow, which I like, but they're doing it in another sense. They're making the push towards inner instead of just creeping everywhere outside.
Happy rattles off an AWP shot in towards the smoke. Tries to follow up with a second. As a slither of damage has been done to Neo, but Virtus.pro have moved a long way down now, and Happy is being hunted, and Happy is being killed. But at the same time, Pasha, Neo, and Bialy have all fallen. Team LDLC are 2 men to their good. It's Taz and Snacks left standing. Make that just Snacks. As Carly and his AWP have dispatched of them. Snacks still alive and still kicking, but not anymore. It's 5-4 the score, and Team LDLC are on the comeback.
Yeah, they have built up a lot of money now, so they can keep buying those triple sniper setups if they want to. Going for only 2 this time.
Only 2.
Yes. Let's see what Virtus can do. They seem to want to go for a fast plant round, get some extra money, maybe get an AWP on Pasha, which...
I mean, let's not forget that this is a map that is CT-sided.
Yes.
And that 5 rounds on T-side was a big win for them regardless. So expect them just in terms of the fact that, and Bomb planted some money in the bank for them this time, but expect them to be happy with 5, and just the law of averages that they're going to win at least 1 more. That's not a bad T-side whatsoever.
No, but you always want more when you already got what you got, so I think Virtus is aiming for get at least 7 rounds. With the pistol, that's not... I mean, they have 5 rounds to play at, so getting 2 of those is probably what they're aiming for and getting satisfied with. I think they would be pretty unsatisfied getting only 5 with being up 5-0.
Pasha and Snacks with the AWP. This is going to be a golden opportunity for them to carve open this LDLC defense. There is going to be the first one. It's Pasha dispatching of Uzi, and they will set the alarm bells ringing for Carly, but they've actually retreated one of those players all the way back now. He'll come in through the main entrance towards A. The bomb is going to drop down, has already dropped down the ladder, and is going to come in to the courtyard where Virtus.pro are now waiting on LDLC. They push out. It's Apex who went looking for frags and ended up getting one himself as Taz dispatched of him. There's the next one. Virtus.pro have 3 frags to LDLC's 1. They're moving in on their A site now. And the bomb will be planted as it'll be happy. Trying to make this expensive from this point forward. Anything here is a bonus. That's a big bonus. Snacks goes down. They might
actually go for this.
Thought they were going to focus on the exit frags, make it expensive given Virtus.pro's money situation. But no, this is set up for a little bit more than that at the moment. This next frag will probably decide it. And it's LDLC who get it. But the bomb is ticking too fast for them. They did make a move on it. Maniac was going to go in thinking that they'd already retreated because they saw one player dart out. But now they will say c'est la vie. And it'll be 6-5 Virtus.pro.
Yeah, it's a very good round. And it was that AWP they needed with Pasha getting the entry on alley to kind of... And then they just creeped out, looking for the guy in Pop Dog. They saw him, spotted him jumping up on the ladder, and they made a coordinated push and killed him. And that opened up the site, since 2 were very defensive on backline.
But despite having lost that, LDLC still got 3 players on 9k cash. They are
rich. They can buy that Ferrari you were talking about.
No one ever does. No one ever does. Uzi gets himself fragged number 1. Snacks down and out. They've still got Pasha to go here. Maniac drops down the ladder and dispatches of Taz. And there aren't frags coming for Virtus.pro. It's an uninterrupted scoreboard. Has LDLC have 4. They're going to see Pasha be the last man standing with that AWP. And he is going to sit back and say, come at me, bro.
And it's very interesting because how different that round could have looked if they got the kills. I mean, we got 4 players sitting on under 20 health on LDLC. That round could have gone a lot different. As Happy kills
it's a team kill. And Pasha can't hit any of his shots on him. They're going to now close him out, and Pasha, oh dear, for one of the best players in the game. He'll have wished that wasn't on stream.
I think he said some words starting on K.
With a K? Everyone knows that Polish word.
Yeah.
6-6. Virtus.pro have lost all their weapons now.
And Team LDLC can basically buy out the rest of the half. And
having lost 5 in a row, 1-1, money system completely reset for the T side now as well.
This is not looking... I mean, 6 rounds is still a great number to have on T side on train. I mean, LDLC, they might not even be happy with 9 rounds.
Yeah, because you think about it, in those opening 5, there were so many close ones.
Yeah, absolutely. And
oh, here we go. Pasha has a chance. He's looking for the second frag. He's going to get it. Nice work from Pasha, looking to make up for that last round. And he made it expensive for what that's worth.
Yeah, it's not really worth that much right now because LDLC still have that much money. But it's good to see Pasha with the AWP again now. And hopefully it can make things happen for Virtus.
Yeah, interestingly, those 2 kills were the difference between Pasha having an AWP this round and not.
That's pretty interesting. He's baiting for the AWP.
Let's see whether that has any impact on this round at all. If he gets a hat-trick, we'll say that those were the best 2 frags he's ever had. Bialy's the man who gets the first frag. It's Taz that's down, and Happy goes back inside, looking down towards that site, but there's no love to be had there. Neo is the man who'll come through and get himself a kill onto Maniac as they open up towards the inside site. Carly will move down now through the Z hallway and jump across with that AWP. They've got 2 AWPs trained, but the bomb not there. Shots from Neo fired across, and Pasha is down to 8 points of health as well. Neo did sub 25 damage onto Carly. 2 AWPs trained, Carly's and Happy's, and it's Carly's that you hear rattling off in the background, getting 2 big kills, leaving VP with just 2 men left standing now. Bomb is moving in towards the A site. That's smoke falling. I thought it fell a little short, but no, it will have been just in the right place. Snacks is going to go down. And Bjarli, the only man standing. They're not thinking to look behind them, but they will get the kill. And that'll be that.
That was really important by Kylie. It wasn't supposed to be a fake by Neo and the guys from Virtus, but since they went down and they still had 2 guys inside and the smokes were disappearing with Kylie standing there with an AWP, they didn't want to take the risk to actually run down towards him. So they went outside instead, but it was an important kill from Neo getting inside, but Kylie retaking that with the 2 kills on the side won them the round there.
8-6. LDLC are looking, well, we'll see. 8-6, 9-6 versus 8-7, 2 very different scorelines on train of all maps. And the emphasis will rise onto the pistol round once more. Pasha picks himself up a frag with the AWP onto Apex. And we're in a 3-on-3, happy with an AWP. So Galil, the only split between the 2 sides, which Neo has, not the weapon he'll want. Bjarli moving through CT spawn as he'll...
This is kind of a weird situation both team is handling right now, because they know it's inside, but it's T is in CT positions and CTs are in T positions. It's not really a retake either.
Oh, Bjarli with his opportunity there, but it's a very tough shot to make, and he loses Neo as he goes in towards the site. There's the Galil power from Bjarli. He's still got full health against an AWP with only 24 points of health as well, so there is an opportunity for him if he plays it by the numbers. As you can see, Happy's pushed up very, very close to him now. Bjarli's taking a slither of damage as he'll push in, and he'll now show himself to the oncoming weapons as he goes in. Gets himself a big hit as well. He's not got much health to hit left. He's got Uzi on 7 points of health that he'll feel he can finish off as he pushes in. 13 seconds to go. He is going to chase out here, and you feel that Uzi could have waited, but didn't, and Bjarli put down the bomb. There were only 5 seconds left to go, and Uzi showed, and Bjarli showed better. 8-7.
Yeah, it was really good. A really, really strong side from Virtus. At last, they got 7 rounds. Exactly what they should be happy with that. Really happy. T side on train, and I think actually Virtus.pro is really solid on CT. So yeah, well, let's see what's happening on the pistol as they walk towards inner pretty fast.
Going to be a big I'll start that sentence again. Going to be a big T push coming inside now, and there is 1 VP player extended up. It's Snacks who will see action as he retreats very slowly.
Just doing that 1.6 style, looking through the smokes.
Old habits die hard, and here we go. Action for Snacks at the inner site, and he calls incoming. ASAP, reinforcements are moving in through the Z hallways, but Apex has pushed in, got himself the first frag, costs him his life at the hands of Neo and Taz getting in on that action, and it's Pasha who has the third. Only 2 Ts left to defend the bomb. Happy coming through from Z hallways, could be a perfect move from him as he has got himself that one onto Pasha, now causing all sorts of havoc from behind, and the 3 CTs are under a lot of fire, but it's only Maniac left standing, and with the smoke there, Maniac was unable to see the defuse. He was too busy trying to take on the men, and it'll be VP who win the pistol round, and will now try to set the pace of this game.
Yeah, and they got the plant, so it wasn't all for nothing. So they can go for early buy, which they're going full eco into an early buy. So yeah, they could, if they potentially kill 1 or 2 VP members, they should be very, very happy, and could screw the VP players' money.
Ifs and buts.
Ifs and buts.
Snacks has got Apex, sorry, Carly about to come around the other side. Apex has got himself a kill. It's down now as Snacks is going to see action as he jumps down on towards the bomb train. Gets himself the second and the third. And this one may not screw with VP's money so much as they look to take the lead.
Did get 1 kill, which is important. I mean, a Glock Eco getting 1 kill is pretty solid, in my opinion, and they should be happy with that.
Now, when Khan was sat here, he made a lot of references to Paul the Octopus, the famous German football predicting octopus. I wondered if that's a big theme in FNATIC. You have, you know, favorite animals that have throughout history. Yourself, do you have a favorite animal throughout history?
throughout history. Wow. Very, very odd question.
Yes, one I hope you have prepared for.
Yes, I should have taken notes from previous casts to anticipate that question. Not really. I don't really have a
Favorite sporting animal?
um,
We'll give you Fatality's tiger.
yeah,
There you go.
let's go there.
You get a free month of FACEIT if you can name Fatality's tiger.
I cannot.
It's going to be frags traded here as LDLC come in, and they've got themselves two. Virtus.pro are going to spy Maniac picking up the bomb. It's going to be Neo in on that top train on the A site as he waits for player coming around the side. Neo been somewhat subdued in this game as he pushes in. Snacks is going to be the man who helps him out with that famous headshot. And there's Bialy coming in on Maniac. That leaves just Uzi and his 32 points of health against, well, 3 players, one of whom's low. And they sight exactly where he is and escape out. It's going to be Uzi moving into a trap. And that will be 10-8 in favor of VP.
Very nice handled by Virtus. They had kind of an awkward situation where they were in 3-on-3. Team LDLC put a lot of pressure outside, but they got the kills when they needed to and turned that round around. Oh, that's weird. But yeah, very well played by Virtus. Strong individual decisions was the word I was looking for.
Well, Carly getting picked off camera there, and Maniac downed. And this eco round from LDLC as they find themselves going to come up into a very vital buy round here at 11-10, at 11-8. Sorry, VP have plenty of cash in the bank. There haven't been that many expensive rounds, and particularly if this one goes the way it looks like it will do, you'll see VP in a dominant position.
Yeah. They have full control over this game now. They shouldn't be able to mess this up. They have money control. They are on the CT side, leading on rounds. Happy gets 2 actually great kills and could be important for getting them low on cash, which, yeah, they lost 10K, so that was a good job, Happy.
Now, this is the round for LDLC. Lose this, and they'll find themselves way back. 4 rounds down, no money in the bank. This is the round if they want to mount something on their T side. It's going to have to start here. Bomb with Apex, who we're on board with. Carly's the man who's lining up his smoke grenade as he waits.
And actually, Virtus.pro made a double man push alley, so they know no one is coming alley. They can have full focus controlling this push.
And here it comes. Carly leads the charge in. They're out in the open now as the smokes come through. It's Pasha pushing in from behind. Pasha's chasing for a 1, 2. Oh, not going to get them. It's going to be Taz who stops it. Bomb planted from the T side as they go through. We're on board with Happy, who's watching the rear. It's 3-on-3 after plant. And you have to feel that that was the opportunity for Virtus.pro as he tracked behind the Frenchman. They were able to stop him in his tracks. Maniac now, the next player to try and do exactly the same thing, and does so well. Gets himself the first frag. Happy isolated courtesy of the fire, but the bomb will blow, and Snacks will be unable to stop this one, and he escapes with his weapon. Great round from LDLC. That was their chance, and they took it.
Yeah, and it was really impressive because Virtus basically have all 5 members knowing the push would come, and only from what directions. They knew they would come Pop Dog, and they knew they would come main. If Pasha could have gotten that second kill, I think Virtus would probably have cleaned house, but...
Should we be harder on Virtus? They knew everything. They had Pasha in a golden position. Should we be saying, yeah, that was a waste from them?
It probably was, yes. We should probably be harder because they had all the info gathered. It was a nice move, so give them props for actually getting the information. But poorly executed after that.
But we're too nice in CS.
Yeah.
We won't do that.
They were very good.
11-9 in favor of Virtus.pro, the EMS1 Katowice champions.
But still, very good control from Virtus this map. They still have 2 rounds up, and they're on the stronger side. They got money control, and LDLC could find themselves in an awkward position money-wise if they lose this. Things go very, very slow.
And that's fine for Virtus.pro. They're happy to force the to let the clock do some of the work for them. You see Pasha there. Wasn't looking for a kill, was just looking to know that there was someone still there. He got that information. The smoke's going to help him push forward, and he's actually got one trained right in front of him. That flash just slows him down, but he knows that there's action coming his way, and he gets one, and he gets two, and that's more like it from Pasha. Neo with the auto sniper connects onto Maniac. It's going to be 4 frags to LDLC's 1. Byali the only man that goes down that round, and that was well done.
Yeah, bicep fish, like fish in the water, going close in the smoke, expecting the push, and yeah, getting 2 safe frags, and Virtus just stomped from there. Knowing Ali was clear, they actually stomped this push this time.
And actually, having looked at that VP, their money now suggests that had they lost that round, they'd be on a save.
Yeah, so very, very important then, because that could have mounted a huge comeback for LDLC.
But it didn't.
No, buts and
Ifs and buts. We need to come up with a saying for you. Cadian has boom.
Okay.
MBK, I'm giving him Sacre Bleu. He never says it, but I'm giving it to him. Patrick has Paulie Octopus.
Yeah, obviously. I don't know. Do you have any suggestions?
Well, I'm claiming sensational.
Obviously, that's your things.
So you gotta work on it, man. You know, you're doing really well, but HLTV.org they'll skin you alive if you don't come up with something good. Maybe you should ask them for help.
Yeah.
Maybe we should have a thread. What, dear great users of HLTV.org, what would you recommend Devil Walks
Punchline yeah.
is for his shoutcasting career, which is going to be long, we hope.
Yes. With Stu, always by my side.
I'll be there, holding your hand. What you can't see when we're off camera. It's a little weird. 13-9, VP convert the eco round from LDLC into a pretty unscathed round, and it'll be a second... Yeah, late buy there. 3 Galils, a lot of nades. But this is a bit of a gamble here, because if they lose this, VP will be homing in on victory. This VP's map, of course. The next map will be Dust 2.
Yes.
And the last map will be Season.
No, not Dust 2. They vetoed Dust 2. I'm not sure what the second map was, but we'll get to that.
We'll get to that. Our producers are eagerly looking for it. It's Inferno next. There you go.
And
see the producers, that they will give themselves a high five for the replay earlier. They give each other a high five for getting that information. Whoa, eSports.
And it seemed like Team LDLC wants to make a pretty coordinated round, because some players didn't buy armor but bought a lot of nades. So that suggests they're actually having a pretty strict plan about this. And
Uzi is the vital one. He's down to 60 points of health. If he goes down, 4 nades go with him. And so does a big part of this attack.
So they're mounting up for an inner push.
Yes, that orders. Yeah, I think that may have been a little bit of a bait. Is there a gun trained on this position, yes or no? And the answer was yes. As he pushes back, here comes the push. There are those nades as Snacks is heavily smoked and flashed as he's going to fire in towards the bomb site and just sprays and gets nothing as he will now go looking for love somewhere else as he's just walking around in the smoke. Maniac eventually gets 1 and 2, and there's Taz and Pasha coming back at them. We're on a 2-on-3 in favor of VP, and it's all on Happy as he makes the move now. He's going up against, I think it's Byali on the bottom there, as the bomb is being defused by Taz, and it's Pasha who finishes off the job. They get away with 3 men and a bomb defuse. 13-9.
That's a really good round from LDLC, despite them losing. I mean, they had no armor. Virtus.pro could come in with the retake, throw nades, clear a lot of spots out. And they did a good retake, but I kind of liked what I saw, and they got in a very, very good position after plant-wise, and just could have gone a lot the other. They could have gone the other way, just getting that 1 frag. Snacks is in a sneaky position.
Yeah. There's Neo with that auto sniper dispatching of Maniac, and you can see the silhouette of Snacks up there. As Happy is the man moving around deepest on the inside bomb site. The bomb hasn't really been committed in either direction. Pasha gets himself the frag onto Keeley, but here we go. Neo, auto sniper, 1 and 2. Has Mr. Counter-Strike helps himself to another frag. Apex last man standing, and Snacks for what was a beautifully executed sneaky position. Hasn't actually seen any loving. And
yeah, this is pretty much a game over. They have no plant. If Apex doesn't do like a 1-on-5, I would say Virtus has this map like in the bag for sure.
See someone going sneaking and getting the better of it. And Virtus.pro, their CT side has been pretty flawless.
Yeah, it's been a really strong CT side. Did they win the pistol?
Yeah.
Yeah, they won the pistol and just kept on rolling. So they won both pistols this
They've only lost one round this half.
Yeah.
And they'll now got themselves 6 map points as they will move forward. It's Apex who leads the charge for LDLC, but this is tough for them. VP have looked really good, and we'll go on to Inferno. VP good on Inferno as well. Not a map that they'll be too displeased about having as a second.
No, I don't think so either. But LDLC, I think last time they met, they actually LDLC beat Virtus 16-7 on Inferno.
Taz gets himself killed as there'll be action coming in towards the top site now. It's Uzi pushes in. It's Uzi who will get dispatched by Bialy. Pasha and Neo getting themselves kills, and LDLC are down to just 30 points of health split between 2 men. And that is now down to just 9. Maniac is alive. He's 1-on-1 now, in fact, as he goes up against Snacks. But Snacks spots him and squats him. And that'll be 16-9 as Virtus.pro put together a very impressive train performance. They're 9, mainly because they were on the T side first. But on their CT team, they lost but 1 round. Yeah,
very solid performance from Virtus. They had basically full control once they won the pistol. It seemed like the only slimmer of hope LDLC kind of had was that inner like force buy, but because of low armor and Virtus.pro making a good retake, they couldn't really take that round, which was kind of the important round.
Well, Devilwalk, thanks for your thoughts on map 1. We'll save you for map 2, as we'll throw it over to Dan and James for their analysis.
Thank you so much. And yeah, so this was a really nice series of pistol rounds from Virtus.pro. That seems to be where they made a huge difference. They got 7 rounds in that first half, so they did really well there. But they wanted to play a slow and picky style, which is something that wasn't working out too well. LDLC actually did very well. We saw them only getting 3 rounds really from their gun rounds when they're playing slow and going for the picks. So LDLC dealt very well with that. But the problem really came from that opening pistol round, which on the T side got Virtus up to 3 rounds. And then another 3 rounds came from a very picky, slow style. Ran into a lot of problems against a very nice setup with Happy as a secondary AWP over B and so on. And then finally, a very nice round at the end to finish the first half. A round that we should have seen more of, I feel, from Virtus.pro, where they managed to just charge an alley, got some really nice picks, really nice smokes and flashes, and then there was a very well-played coordination through onto B to get the plant, the defense, and that got them basically 4 rounds there, which weren't attributed to the opening pistol. And that's a huge difference. I feel that was a big edge for them. James, you want to talk about the second half?
Yeah, the second half, LDLC were unlucky to lose the pistol. They got the bomb plant down, but they lost the pistol round, so it was another good start for Virtus.pro. When it came to round 20, Virtus.pro really started to turn it on. You saw Pasha and Bialy, they bum-rushed Ivy here and saw that there was nobody there, which allowed them to go straight back to site. And then we saw Pasha got 2 kills coming up this way. And, you know, it was a strong start. They turned on the aggression, you know, when it was... And they got them a lot more information, and so yeah, they got to a good start on the CT. There was towards the end of the match there, we saw LDLC pretty much cut the bomb site B in half like this with smokes, and managed to get the bomb down. Virtus.pro were quite patient, had people pretty much dotted around the sites and just waited for all the smokes to clear and so on, and then had a pretty strong retake. LDLC were on a weak buy. They had 2 people without armor. They had 2 Galils with no helmets as well, so they did well to get there in the first place, but I think again, they conceded too many rounds when they were on the CT side, and it proves too steep a mountain to climb towards the end.
Yeah, it definitely felt like a very, very close two teams here for Train. Really just the pistol rounds, to me, just made the difference completely. Otherwise, very, very close. And that means we're going to move on to Inferno for the next map. Virtus.pro obviously taking a lead here, winning Train. Quick thoughts on Inferno?
Yeah, I think we're going to need to see some aggression from the players on the CT side. If they're both dangerous teams. If they sit back too much and play too passively, then they could be in trouble. So, but then again, if you overextend yourself when you're too aggressive, then that can really open up the map for the T side. So again, it's another lopsided map where really you want to concede as few rounds as possible. So the knife round will be important because the people on CT side will have an advantage, and then obviously the pistol rounds are going to be important as well.
All right, score prediction?
Ooh, that's a tough one. I think it's going to be a clutch match. I think it's going to be around 16-13, but I don't know if I could really pick a team here. I'm gonna lean towards LDLC for no particular reason. So.
All right. Okay. So thanks, guys. We're going to the second map very shortly. Stay with us. We'll be back here live on FACEIT TV with more.